Hello, English learners, and welcome back to English Practice and Mindset. I am Chloe, and I am so happy you are here with me today. If you are serious about achieving fluency, you know it is not just about grammar books, it is about your mindset. The words you use in English define the way you think, and the way you think defines your success. Today, we are going to dive into a powerful session. 21 powerful English phrases that rewire your mind for success. These are not just phrases, they are mental tools. They are the language of successful people, the kind of phrases you hear in podcasts about finance, leadership, and personal growth. By learning these 21 phrases, you will not only improve your English listening practice dramatically, but you will also start thinking like a successful person. And I will teach them slowly and clearly, using standard American pronunciation so you can easily understand and use every single one. In this episode, we will focus on 3 key areas of mindset: action, grit, or determination, and clarity. I will give you the phrase, explain the meaning, and show you how to use it in a conversation. Remember to grab a notebook for this English listening practice. And please, if you are getting value from our lessons, hit that subscribe button right now. Your support helps us reach more learners just like you. Let's jump straight into the first phrase. Phrase number 1. To roll up your sleeves. This is an essential phrase. Imagine literally rolling up the sleeves of your shirt. It means to prepare yourself for hard work. When a challenging task needs to be done, you say, "This is tough. We need to roll up our sleeves and get this done." It shows a readiness to engage, a commitment to effort, and an immediate move towards solving the problem, rather than just complaining about it. It's a core action phrase. Phrase number 2. To hit the ground running. This phrase means to start an activity immediately and successfully, without needing a lot of preparation time. Imagine you jump out of an airplane and your feet hit the ground, and you immediately start running. In a business context, when you start a new job, you want to hit the ground running. In your English listening practice, this means choosing a challenging task and diving in right away, using your focus rule without wasting time organizing your materials. This reflects a dynamic and efficient approach. Phrase number 3. To be all hands on deck. This phrase comes from sailing, where all the crew members must be on deck to handle a crisis like a big storm. It means everyone must contribute and work together, especially during a moment of crisis or heavy workload. If a major project is due, your manager might say, "We have a big deadline tomorrow, so it's all hands on deck until 5 p.m. This phrase emphasizes collaborative action and shared responsibility, a key element of the successful team mindset. Phrase number 4. To keep your eye on the prize. The prize is the ultimate goal, your final success, in this case, English fluency. This phrase means to maintain focus on that ultimate goal, ignoring minor distractions or setbacks. If you feel tired after a long day of work and don't want to do your English listening practice, you must remember to keep your eye on the prize. This phrase is about sustained determination and visualization. It is a fundamental mindset tool to prevent small failures from derailing your long-term success. Phrase number 5. To bite the bullet. This is a strong phrase meaning to face a difficult, unpleasant, or painful situation with courage and fortitude, accepting that it must be done. The origin comes from a time when soldiers were literally given a bullet to bite down on during surgery without anesthesia. You might say, "I really dislike practicing the TH sound, but I have to bite the bullet and practice daily to improve my American pronunciation." This phrase is about facing the discomfort necessary for long-term growth. Phrase number 6. To bounce back. This phrase means to recover quickly from a difficulty or a setback. Imagine a ball bouncing off a hard surface. It falls, but it immediately springs up again. This is the ultimate resilience phrase. If you fail a difficult English test, Or if a financial investment loses money, you must say, "That was tough, but I will bounce back and learn from my mistakes." The successful mindset understands that setbacks are temporary, and the ability to bounce back is the key to inevitable success. Phrase number 7. To tough it out. Similar to biting the bullet, to tough it out means to endure a period of great difficulty or discomfort without giving up. If your English listening practice session is a 1-hour advanced lecture and you are only understanding 60% of it, you might be tempted to quit. Instead, you need to tough it out until the very end, knowing that the exposure itself is building your comprehension muscles. This is about perseverance, discipline, and pushing past the point where most people would stop. It is a phrase that defines high achievers. Phrase number 8. To get to the bottom of this. This phrase means to find the true, fundamental reason or cause of a problem. Imagine searching for the absolute bottom of a mystery or a complicated situation. If you consistently struggle to understand the fast speech in a podcast, you need to get to the bottom of why. Is it the American pronunciation? Is it the linking sounds? Or is it a lack of vocabulary? This mindset emphasizes analysis and root cause identification, a critical skill in finance and personal growth. Phrase number 9. To keep things in perspective. This phrase is about maintaining a balanced view of a situation, understanding the true size or importance of a problem relative to the overall mindset goal. If you fail a small quiz, you should remind yourself, I need to keep things in perspective. This minor failure does not derail my long-term goal of fluency. This prevents small setbacks from causing unnecessary stress or panic, which is key to avoiding emotional decision-making. Phrase number 10. That is off the table. This is a firm and professional phrase used to state clearly that a possibility or option is no longer available for discussion or consideration. Imagine all options being physically laid out on a table. Removing one means the decision is final. For example, studying only once a week is off the table if you want fast progress. This phrase is excellent for practicing clear, firm American English intonation, signaling resolution and strong boundaries. Phrase number 11. To see the bigger picture. This phrase means to look beyond the small, immediate details and understand the overall context, the long-term goal, or the holistic vision. When you are frustrated with one tiny grammar rule, you must force yourself to see the bigger picture. This small rule contributes to your total ability to communicate complex ideas and achieve professional success. This mindset shift helps maintain motivation during difficult English listening practice sessions. Phrase number 12. To see eye to eye. This is a common and friendly phrase that means two people agree completely on a topic or idea. When you see eye to eye, your opinions or viewpoints are perfectly aligned. You might say, my study partner and I always see eye to eye on the importance of consistent English listening practice. This phrase is vital for healthy collaboration and for establishing mutual understanding. Phrase number 13. Let's touch base. This is a highly professional and efficient phrase meaning let's reconnect, talk briefly, or check in with each other soon. It is often used to schedule a follow-up without committing to a long meeting. For example, I need to complete this first project phase. Can we touch base tomorrow morning to discuss the next steps? This phrase shows you are organized and respectful of the other person's time, demonstrating a strong professional mindset. Phrase number 14. To keep someone in the loop. The loop refers to a circle of ongoing communication and information. To keep someone in the loop means to include them in the continuous flow of updates about a project or situation. This builds trust and ensures transparency. For example, when the results of the market analysis are finalized, please make sure to keep me in the loop. This phrase is essential for effective teamwork and is frequently used in business podcasts. The opposite is to leave someone out of the loop. Phrase number 15. That is a win-win. This is an excellent phrase from the mindset of negotiation and mutual benefit. A win-win situation is one where all parties involved achieve a favorable and desirable outcome. Nobody loses. This phrase encourages you to search for solutions that maximize benefit for everyone. For example, if I help you practice your American pronunciation and you help me with my vocabulary, that is a true win-win for both of us. This phrase promotes an abundance mentality. Phrase number 16. To think outside the box. This is a classic phrase meaning to think creatively, unconventionally, or from a completely new perspective. The box represents the traditional, expected way of doing things. When you think outside the box, you find innovative solutions. For example, instead of only using flashcards, the box, you might decide to try the intensive shadowing method with a podcast, outside the box. This mindset encourages you to challenge limits. Phrase number 17. To push the envelope. This means to go beyond the usual limits or expectations. To innovate and test boundaries. The envelope represents the current maximum boundary of what is possible. When you push the envelope, you strive for cutting-edge results. As an English learner, you push the envelope by trying to understand complex native content that is slightly above your current comfort level, ensuring your English listening practice leads to rapid advancement. Phrase number 18. Let's put a pin in that. This is a professional and polite phrase, especially common in American English, meaning let's temporarily postpone the discussion of that topic and return to it later. It is used to maintain focus. For example, that idea about collaborating on a finance project is excellent, but let's put a pin in that until we finish today's training. This phrase shows a mindset focused on prioritizing tasks and managing time efficiently. Phrase number 19. To drop the ball. This is an important phrase, meaning to make a mistake, especially by failing to do something that you were responsible for. It signifies a failure of execution. For example, I dropped the ball by forgetting to submit the homework on time. The success mindset requires owning your mistakes. When you admit you dropped the ball, you show accountability and commitment to improvement. Phrase number 20. The road to success is paved with failures. This powerful mindset concept reminds us that success is not a straight line. Paved with means the road surface is made of failures. It means that every successful person, every fluent English speaker has encountered numerous failures. The failures are not obstacles. They are the necessary steps and lessons that build competence and resilience. When you feel discouraged in your English listening practice, remember that every mistake is a paving stone on your road to fluency. Phrase number 21. To take the plunge. We close with this phrase of ultimate commitment. To take the plunge. This means finally committing to an action after thinking about it for a long time. Often an action that involves risk or courage. You are finally committing to fluency. You are committing to daily practice. You are committing to the mindset of success. After years of hesitating, I decided to take the plunge and dedicate myself fully to learning English. We have explored 21 powerful English phrases that rewire your mind for success. From rolling up your sleeves to seeing the bigger picture, you now have the language of action, grit, clarity, collaboration, and growth. These phrases are the operating system of the successful mindset. Remember, learning these phrases is not enough. You must use them. Choose 3 phrases today, perhaps to bounce back, to keep your eye on the prize, and to tough it out, and try to use them in your English study, or even just in your thoughts. Your fluency is in your hands. By focusing on your English listening practice with this goal-oriented mindset, your success is inevitable. Thank you so much for joining me, Chloe, on English Practice and Mindset today. If you feel like your mind has been a little rewired today, please subscribe to the channel and share this lesson with a friend. I will see you in our next practice session. Bye for now.